Week 18 of the 2026 season. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Raiders and the Oilers. And it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
And we are underway from Houston. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done.
A gain of 15. First down, Raiders.
Harris running straight ahead. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now a give. Running left is Harris. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. When you look at this defense, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense. The big...
That went out wide and intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage. Was going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. This now a 3rd and 4. In motion right, Campbell. Minshew sets to throw. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They hand this off to Harris. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Minshew. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here we go. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. A shotgun snap, Fields. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Oilers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make the score 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Looking to throw it, Minshew. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down to the 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Paris Campbell, 68 yards. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Oilers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And you can see he leads the league in rushing as he enters this final week. So we'll see how involved they want him to be here in this regular season finale. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Off play action, Fields. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Houston. 45 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Raiders offense coming back out onto the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
And Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here's Fields.
Out to his left. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Play action. It's Fields.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Clelin Ferrell. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Campbell. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And this is incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Minshew.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because that incompletion's on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Back to throw again. touchdown. Brock Bowers, 30 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
On play action, Fields. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the gun, Fields. To the right side, incomplete to Washington. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 2nd and 10. In motion, the tight end. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. This one finds Austin at right. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Calvin Austin, 34 yards. And the Oilers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Short throw caught by Bowers. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Out of the gun is Minshew. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll look to throw again. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Again, Minshew looking to throw. That's to Bowers once again. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
A final shot before the break. Fields.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And he returns this to the 22. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Fields. And he is caught.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Oilers are able to stretch out their lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now up to 14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Raiders offense and Gardner Minshew getting set to go to work once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Again, it's Harris on second down.
7 yards there and a first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Second down and 3. From the gun, Minshew to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
So first and 10 now in Houston territory, down at the 31. He'll drop to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Jacoby Myers, 31 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it was all capped off by Jakobi Meyers on the touchdown reception. And they were ringing him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Houston's offense taking over again. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Fields now to throw.
Complete to Washington. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Complete to Darnell Washington. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, what a move. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field.
And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play calling.
Off play action, it's Minshew.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from it.
Back now here on EA Sports, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he'll lose lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Brought down back at the 32.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Fields.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
At the Raiders' 37-yard line.
Now it's Fields.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Off play action. Fields.
Sliding out of the pocket.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Tyree Wilson on the stop. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
no gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
They snap it to Fields.
Rolling to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Justin Fields.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Oilers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Minshew sets to throw. Open man is Myers. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now Minshew.
Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Oh, design run for their wideout.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
Now the
offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Raiders are going to have it here just past the 25. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Play action. It's Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack. Put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball.
And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. And now they're in the hurry-up. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 170 yards rushing now on 23 carries so far. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. On play action, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago. I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
On 4th down, Fields. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And that's a nice one for the stat line, by the way. That last grab is 50th on the year. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Flushed out right. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Houston,
a win here in Week 18 means they'll finish off the regular season at a very strong 12-5.
And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Raiders,
this loss will be the capper to a dismal 4-13 campaign.
And this front office will have plenty of work to do in the draft and through free agency to turn this ship around.